Hello people, welcome to my new Kickstarter video. This time I will show you Shiver My Timbers. It will coming up in spring 2019. From the designer Michal Witkowski for 2 to 4 players. This game is a game about pirates, and you can all do in this game what a pirate like to do. I say this is a pirate's dream. Yes, you can capture merchants, you can fight against monsters, the kraken or serpent. You can trade goods, sell goods, deliver them to the different islands. You can search for treasures. You can make contracts from the governor. That are some quests on the map. Yeah, this is really cool system. It's a sandbox style game, and there are really cool options and ways for expansions. And this game really impressed me. I think it's one of the best pirates game I've ever played, and I hope you're enjoying this video and you get a good overview of the rules. Please excuse me for mistakes in the language, yes, because English is not my main language. And now I have talked too much. Let's go to the table and I will try to show you the game, what's coming up on Kickstarter for all pirate fans. Let's go. Okay, welcome to the game table. First of all, I show you the components here in a short overview. Here you see the game setup. It's a modular setup. There are islands. Then we have here long tracks, like this one, or short tracks like this one. And these tracks would build the players, and they completely free how they build this one. You have really a nice setup and different setup each time you play. The manual shows you the restrictions that you have on the build, but normal you are really complete free to build such a nice map. Yes, the next one is you get some player boards here. This shows your ship and a treasure map. Then have here the big blank. In this blank you see the lifetime goals. I can show you something. These are all in German. Yes, this prototype is for sure in German, and it will become English too. Yes, here you have our lifetime goals. In this one you must defeat 7 ships, or you must hide 3 treasures in your own box or chest. Here you must accomplish 7 contracts for the governor. Here you must defeat 2 castles, and here you must rescue 3 family members, and here you must hide 7,000 gold in your chest. And here you must defeat the kraken and the sea serpent. Yes, you choose from these lifetime goals 5 different lifetime goals depending on the player count. If you're playing with 4 players, you have 5, 3 players you have 4, and 2 players you have 3. The game ends if you finish the 4 last quests here. Yes, if any player accomplish this quest, then you put a token on there. That doesn't lock this quest. You can fulfill this place here too. You get 10 victory points at the end game, here 5 victory points. But if the players activate or accomplish the 4 last quests, the round will be playing to finish and the game will end. Yes, you get points from this at the end of the game. You get points from defeating castles, from defeating such merchants on the sea. You get points from treasures. You get points from rescue family members, and so on. Okay, first of all, I would say I show you the actions, and again this is in German, but I will translate you all these actions. Yes, here we have the different actions, and you can choose 3 actions from this list. You can mix this action together, or you can do the same action 3 times. you are completely free. How do you dividing this action points? Yes, we have here travel, we have upgrading the ship, we have trade goods or buy goods, then we have or sell goods, then we have hire pirates, or we made a ritual, or we have scouting or search for treasures. Then we have contracts. Yeah, we can take some contracts from the governor. Here we have attack ships or castles, and here we have monster defeating, yeah, or fight a monster. Okay, let's start with the travel. Now I forget this one. Yeah, these are the ships. Yeah, the ships are really, really nice. It's prototype material too. Yes, all you can see here is a prototype material and will be much better in the Kickstarter. But this ships are really, really nice. These are 3D printed, and you can see here cannons, flags, yes, trades. This is your place where you can counting your goods that you have on your ship. They're really nice. Okay, before we take the actions, I forget, we complete the setup. And what do you get at the start of the game? First of all, you get 300 gold. Yes, we have prototype coins here. This copper one are 100, the silver one are 1000, and the gold ones are 2000, but they will change sure in the Kickstarter campaign. Okay, then you get 5 skill tokens. Here you can choose a skill which you like to start the game. We have here, you became 1 strength on the treasure search, or if you fight against a monster, you're starting on the 5th field. That will show you later. Here you get 1 speed on the travel. Here you get 200 gold if you sell goods. Here you can draw a 5th card if you duel another player or fight against another player or the governor player here. Then you can choose a card and discard this. Yes, you are an advantage in the combat. You draw an additional card and discard one. Yes, then you determine your ancestry. Here you get 5 tokens, and these tokens give you some starting advantages, and depending where you start the game. Yes, we have here Isla Oscura or Sauton or La Juanita, and you choose 1 token. Here you get a treasure card and a contract card. Here you get cacao. Here you get sugar. Here you get crew members, and here you get rum. Yes, you choose one and give it here face down on your map. Yes, after you choose this, then the map will be set up like described in the manual. But like I said at the beginning of the game, you're really free to build this map. You don't allowed to cross such lines, but for normal you can do it as you like. Okay, if you have this, then you flip your tokens that all players can see what you have chosen. Here we start at St. David. St. David, look at where is St. David, here on the top. And the other player starts in another island. Okay, now to the actions. The first action is travel. It's really easy, this travel action. We have here a stack of wind counters. Yeah, all pirates don't know where the wind is at the next day, and at the end of each turn or beginning at the next turn, you flip this wind token. We have a 2. Yes, this one, a 2. And we take a look at our ship. Each ship starts with 3 strength. Yes, strength would be determined by these cannons here. We have 1 cannon, 2, 3 cannons here in the front. That means I have 3 strength. And here on this flags we have 1 skull and 2 skulls. It will be 3 skulls. This determines your speed. Yes, how many you carry? Yes, this is your boat. Your body is also on 3. Your room, you have place for 3 goods. Okay, now we have 3 speeds for each skull, yes. And additional, this token says +2 to speed, and now I can travel up to 5 fields of this map. Yeah, here in the setup I forgot a merchant. Then in the setup, here are places for the merchants and for castles. And I can say movement is really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Important is you do not must move all 5 points. You can stop where you want, and then your action is spent, and you can take another of your remaining 2 actions. Now I can move again 1, 2, 3, and I could say I stop here in this island. That's the movement. Here is a special counter in this wine stack that I will show to you. This one, it is a blue dice, and every time you choose this move action, and if this blue die is shown, then you must throw this dice, and here you get the random bonus. Yes, -2, +1, +2, +0, or 0, 0. Yes, here, this, or -3, yeah, this is really heavy. Yeah, this term is from the theme. The wine is never the same. It turns as he like. Sure, I think this is a really real mechanic in this game, and that was the movement action. Really, really easy. Yeah, I forgot to show you, we have an overview of actions here, front and behind printed. Also not a prototype material, but it's really beautiful, made for a prototype. And that will show you the actions too, and a little explaining of them. They're really helpful at the beginning. And now we get to the next action. You can upgrade your ship. This is a really nice action. You have some components at the start of the game. These markers are for shown which quests you accomplished here in the lifetime quests, and we have here sails and good wheels, yes, and ship bodies. And if I spend an action to upgrade my ship, first of all I must pay for the upgrade. Yes, we have here 3 cannons. It means I have 3 strength, and if I will add another cannon I must pay 400 gold. Then if I would have the next, I must spend 500 gold, and so on. This can be up to 700 gold. Yeah, this is really easy. Let's say I spend 400 gold, then I take a cannon and place it on this ship. Oh, these cannons are really nice. I love the ship models. I won't play this game without these models. They're really, really nice. Yeah, the same counts for this skulls here. If I buy a 4th skull, then I must pay 400 gold. I remove this one and get a great sail in the middle. 4 skulls for speed. Yeah, the same like I showed you before. Slide away your ship and add a ship tile for the body here. This is really easy, and this prototype, but it's the function of this is extreme good. Yes, then we slide it together and you have another place for your goods here. Yeah, this is the ship upgrade action. Really easy. Pay for gold, upgrade your ship. You have 3 actions, and you can in your turn you can spend all 3 actions for ship upgrades if you want. Now the next action is we hire pirates. First of all, I must say you see here we have some ladders here or tables that show you what we can do on this island if you land there. If you want to hire a pirate, you must landing on the bay here on the top, and this card show you here you can take 1 pirate from the stack. You choose it free, you don't draw it randomly, and add it to your hand. For general, you can't have much more than 3 cards in your hand. If you have 3 cards in your hand and take another one, then you can remove 1 from your hand. For example, 3 is the magic number in this game. No more than 3 cards of each type in your hand. And in each town you can draw treasure cards. For example, this symbol shows you how much you can draw. You can draw 3 treasures, choose 1 and put the rest on the bottom of the stack. And you can upgrade your ship. I forgot to say, upgrading for ships is only possible in an island. Yeah, okay, let's take a pirate here. The cards also look really good and some are work in progress. And then I search for a pirate that I will hire and take it to my hand. You can activate this pirate as a free action at any time in the game, or it's like the script here in the bottom, and you must pay the gold for them. This is also cool, you take it for free, but if you want him to do something, you must pay for them. Here you can see 300 gold to activate this smuggler. Here you can bring a new route in this game, yes, a new track if you want, or you can look at the you can look at the cards from your, I must translate it, from your opponent and take one of these cards to your hand. Yes, it's really powerful. Here we have, you can take 1 good of your choice and add it to your ship. It costs 0. Yes, there are really different cards here. Here you can remove 2 goods or 1 upgrade from an opponent's ship. That's also really powerful, costs 600. Or here you can like a special marker here on the town. This one. Sometimes it blockades the town. You can't drive in or drive out. It's really really bad counter. Yes, there are different characters here. This one, we have this. Here you can look up to 3 merchant ships. This one, you scout them laid back face down. And yes, there's also good information you need because you can fight against them and capture them. Okay, that's the pirates you can hire. So next action is you can search for treasures or you can discover this island here. It's a really easy action too. Like I said before, if you're staying at here of one of these ports, you may spend an action to go for a treasure hunt. Yes, you see here the stack of treasure cards. You choose 3 of them. It's available on each of these ports. This here are special locations. If you land there, you get different bonuses. These are the islands where you can do these actions. Okay, each treasure hunt is also the script here. Draw 3 action cards on this overview. Okay, let's see at these cards. We have Blackbeard's hat, a root plank, root wood plank, and Inca silver. yes, you can see here the artwork and the location where you must complete the quest. Here are the steps you have to go and the special resources you can spend for additional steps. Here we can see the reward, 4000 gold. Here we get 800 gold and a bonus, a permanent bonus from you defeated players losing one strength, a strength upgrade. Yes, really heavy. And here you get +1 strength on attacks if you're doing attacks on castles, and 1400 gold if you sell this treasure. Yes, you don't get this bonus, you get it only if you sell this treasure card that I will explain you after the treasure hunt. Okay, you choose one card, put it in your hand, and the rest on the bottom of the deck. Okay, now we have spent an action to choose a treasure card. After that, or anytime you are on an island, you can, on the right island, yes, here for this Inca Silver we must be on the bay. The bay is on this side here on the top. You can see this here. But let's say we are in the bay, and this would be the bay. Then we have the ship inside. Then we lay down the card here on the treasure map. Yeah, you can see here, because the light is a little bit not so good here, the bay and the steps, 25 steps. We zoom a little bit at this treasure card, that you can see it better. And now you can spend an action to go quests, to go steps here on your quest. Yes, you discover the island, meet some people who lived on this island. They may help you if you are lucky. And if you are on the step 25, you have found the treasure card. Yeah, we mark this. Here you have 5 steps, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then this marker goes here, and this is the starting point. And now you can spend an action to go steps, and the steps you can go depend on this strength you have here in form of cannons. Yes, we have here a strength of 1, 2, 3, 4. It means we can do 4 steps for one action. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, we land here on a white dice. If it's this case, then you roll this dice and get the bonus that was shown. Here, zoom, out of focus. Here we get 200 gold, a random ship upgrade. We can choose this upgrade. Nothing, and additional action. That means the people of the island help us on a quest and we find something else. If you land on the green one, you get random resources. The green one is the resource die for help on your quest. And you see on the card here, we can spend as a free action rum to go 3 steps for each rum we spend here to make this quest faster. Yes, and if you reach this point here, then you have completed the quest. You get the reward, the card here, you put it down on your ship in the middle, and now this ship is on board and you can use it. What can we do with the treasure cards? You can profit from this bonus that was shown here on the card, or you can sell it for gold, or you can put it in your chest. It's important to put some things in your chest because there is a quest. The quest says 7,000 golds you must have in your chest. Then you can do in a marker here and complete the quest, or you may have treasures in your chest. And the important thing is all chests, treasures, coins you put in as a free action here in this chest are not available for your enemy. If the enemy captures your ship, then he cannot choose to pick one of these chests. Yes, this is closed and only for you to view in, but you can't put out gold or chests for yourself. All what you put inside this chest stays here until the rest of the game. Yes, that is really an important thing. Then the cool thing is you can have many coins here for accomplish some quests, coins for upgrade, and it's really dangerous if you have much of the coins. If another player attacks you and you lose half of your gold, that is really not so cool. Or they can choose to steal one treasure from you. Okay, at this point it is really danger and a nice choice you have. Did you stay here on your boat or lay down in your chest, and they are no more available. Okay, that is the treasure hunt. Now we go monster hunt. Monster hunt works the same, a little bit the same like the treasure hunting. You see here this track around the monster. First of all, you must call such a monster. Yes, you can make rituals here. If you are on the island, you can choose a ritual card. I show you later, or you can hire one of your crew members here, one of your pirates, and one of these pirates may release the kraken or the sea serpent. Yes, if it's released, then you put it on one of these special spots here, not on an island, and anyone in the game may try to kill this monster. How did you do this? You drive with your ship to the monster, and now you can do the same like the quest mode and the treasure hunting. For example, you start here with your track marker, and I take another tile for the monster, and yes, here you can see different symbols. Okay, this symbol shows you need the body from your ship. Yes, here you need the speed of your ship, and if you spend an action, then you must look at your body. You have a capacity of 3, in this case, and 4. Here we have a capacity of 4 too, and that means for one action you can doing 4 steps. Okay, let's say we are starting here. The kraken, I spent action, we need the body, and we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. It's bad. Now we're landing here on the red die. The red die let you decrease your upgrades. Yes, we see here the cannons is strength, speed, or the capacity. Yes, that is not so good. You can avoid then if you spend some goods or gold. Here in the sea serpent, you see as a free action you can spend 300 gold. Then you may move 1 step. You may spend a treasure card. Yeah, you put it out of the game, and then you may go up to 5 spaces away. And this is how can you do these special steps to avoid the different dice here. Yeah, this is really nice. I think it's a nice mechanic, this treasure hunting and this monster hunting. If you kill the monster, you get a random marker here, and the marker have different rewards. 2000 golds. Here's 4 free upgrades. 3000 gold, 2 treasures. 3000 gold. 4 upgrades, 2 treasures. Yes, each monster have 3 markers. Yeah, that was the monster hunting. And now let's go to the contracts. I would say yes, go to the contract. Here in Port Royal, we have this ladder, and you can draw up to 3 red contract cards from the stack. And these cards give you quests. Quests for the governor that you can do. You can't have not much more than 3 cards in your hand, the magic 3, and there are different type of quests. Hidden quests and open quests. I don't draw an open quest here. Here is one. This quest you have to show all players, and this one you lay down to the table face down, and that nobody can see what you're doing. And if you fulfill this quest, you get the reward. In this case, we find a family member. If you remember, we have here a lifetime quest. It says rescue 3 family members, and then you can complete the quest. These family members, which you can find, there are 9 existing in the game. If you find one, you can put it down in your ship. They travel with you, and they give you extra bonuses described here, like in form from bonus cards, bonus strength, and etc, etc. Okay, now you have here this different quests you can choose. Then you pick one, and then you try to complete the quest. In this case, it's a capture quest, an official one, and your reward would be 1 upgrade and 1 crew member. Yes, this quest has different things to do. You travel to another island, trade some goods or deliver some goods from them. You may rescue your family member if you travel in a different location and fight a castle or something else. The quests are really cool, but you must be careful. If you have a tie at the end of the game, then the player with the lowest quest count wins against you, because the pirates don't like it if you have too much quests for the governor. The honor for the pirates is not so good, and in this case, the player with the lowest accomplished quest for the governor wins the tie. Yes, really cool. Nice little quest system here. The really cool quests, you can capture some merchants and so on. Okay, now what actions did we have left? Ships and castles attack. Yeah, this is a really great thing, the attack managing in this game. You can attack these merchants. Yes, if you stay here, you move and you choose to stay here on this place, then you may look at this merchant and show how strong it is. You have a capacity of 2, a speed of 3, and a strength of 5. If you capture him, he will give you 3 cacao. Okay? Now, what is to do if you like to shoot cannonballs of him? Yeah, this is an action. You can attack him with cannonballs. This is really easy. If you are faster than his ship, then you may shoot automatically a cannonball on him. That means he stays here open and get 1 damage, and 1 damage means he loses 1 strength. Why it is important? Sometimes you can cannonball this ship. Yes, strength losing is better for the beginning of a combat against him if you try to capture him. Yes, that would be the next step. You can try to capture him. Now the strength is counting. He has a strength of 5. I have a strength of 3. Now let's say I have a strength of 5, yes? I have a strength of 4, sorry. Sometimes I forget this cannon here, and this is really important. You do not forget to counting this cannon on the front here, because the monster hunting, I have said, we have a strength of 3, I think, I don't know, but yeah, we have a strength of 4. Let's say we have a strength of 5. Now we take a look at the blank here. This is the best system in the game. I think this combat system is really awesome. You see these 2 fighting peoples here, a woman and a man, yes, a pirate queen and the governor, and they are walking on a plank and trying to push each other over the edge of the plank, yes? Now let's look at the strength. We said the merchant has a strength of 5, and we have a strength of 5. In this case, we have a tie, and this boss people here start in the middle of the plank. If the merchant have a strength of 3 and I have a strength of 5, then there would be a difference from 3 strength, and in this case 2 strength, sorry, and in this case I have an advantage in the starting the combat, and he must move backwards 1-2 steps here. Yeah, you can see he is near the edge here, and if he must go over the edge, he falls down and you win the game. Okay, this is the start advantage. Let's say we have a tie, and in the middle the same case happens. If he is stronger than me, then the difference would be here counted on the plank board. If we have or if any of these ships have a strength over 3, yes, let's say we have 4 more strength than another, then you have an automatic win. Then you will start over the blank here. That is not possible. You have automatic win against him and push him over the plank, and you can capture him. Okay, and now you play against the player. Yes, the player is your non-player character, and the player to their left draws 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards for you, and now the battle begins. I'll show you the cards, what you can do. You have here, as the players are playing cards, and the cards say, if you are the attacker, you play this card, then you have your low attack with 3 damage. Now the opponents try to defend this attack, and if he have a card, he has a low defense, then he play this card as low defense, and he has defend this attack, and now the player who plays the defender can try to attack the other player. Okay, it changes. You have the option to pass and do not attack. In this case, the other player would have the possibility to attack you. Yes, if he passes 2, then the combat ends, and the strongest man here wins the game. Yeah, this is a really, really important movement. If boss player pass, then the game will end, or the fight will end. And if you are here, then you would win the game. If you are here, you lose the game. That is mean if you must really be careful if you say you're passing. If you would be attacked, then you may to choose you not to defend this attack. You take this damage. Let's say we get 2 damage from this high attack, and I choose to don't block this attack, then I will get 2 damage. 1, 2. As you can see, if I get another 2 damage, I would be fall over the plank and lose the combat. Now we have special cards here. These special cards here say it's a flying attack, unblockable, and you draw a card. Sorry, here is it. Yes, you play this card, the defender can't defend this, you draw a card, give him 1 damage. We have here a fake, draw 2 cards, and then you may discard 1 card from your hand. It gives an advantage of 1 card, very good. Here you can taunt the opponent, and if you play the taunt card, your opponent must discard 1 card. Yeah, these are the cards in the deck, and now let's start a fight. Okay, then we are ready to fight, and we adjust the camera. We're starting in the middle. I hope you can see it. Yes. And now, player 1. We have where is the stack of the cards that we have here? Player 1 plays a card. Your opponent discards a random card. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. I can't explain you the feeling of this nice combat system. It is really, really cool and really like a poker style. And this was really hard. I must discard a sand throw. Yes, the sand throw is I can defend any 1 attack, but no flying attacks. That was a hard. Now the cards were discarded, and player 2 is turn. Then let's say I make a low attack for 1 damage. Player 1 looks at his cards. He have high, you see it on here on the artwork. Oh, he have a sand throw. Okay, we're throwing sand here and defend this attack. Now player 1 is on the turn. He has a flying attack. Bam, unblockable, and 1 damage for player 1 here. Player 1 is the pirate. Then player 2 again. What he should say? What he should play? I should say we make a low attack. Low attack. And then the other player has... Oh, he has a low defend card. He defends this. And in this case, player 2 has no cards in his hand. This is really not good. And now it is your turn, and we play the card here with a middle attack with 3 damage. Yes, we put him over the blank and win the game. Yeah, in this case, if I haven't any card in the hand, the battle ends automatically and I would win the game because I'm stronger. Yes. For general, if the players have no cards in hand, the battle ends immediately. Yeah, this battle counts the same for player versus player attacks or player versus castle attacks. One important thing is if you're having more speed than your opponent, you are attacking first, but as always you have to choose to pass your attack. If you have more body than your opponent, you may draw a card at the start of the battle and discard 1 card. It gives you some advantage. Yeah, player versus player the same. You look at your speed, look at your strength, and so on. If you lose against a merchant, you must remove 1 of your upgrades. This is really hard, really hard. If you lose against the player, he can choose the half of your gold or he steal a chest from your boat. That is really sick if this happens. That you must be really care where you drive, watch at the other players where they move. If you have more gold than them at their bottom, then you must be careful where you are driving. Yes, that was the combat. Combat against castles are nearly the same. Every time you begin, you have the option to pass or to attack. We have no speed here. That determines you are the first who was playing a card. You have the strength of 7, and we have some specials for the castles. In this case, you have to defeat the castle without any extra cards you play from your hand. Then here is a castle. The castle says you must defeat it 2 times in a row, and then you have defeated it. It is really hard to play against, and this is the same battle like the blank battle. An other player plays the governor in the castle and trying to defend the castle. Yeah, if you have captured some merchants here at the end of the round, they would be replaced by a stack of merchant tiles here, and not this one. This is special counters for the players. And if the time goes on, they would be stronger. You see the red mark here, and they have then better rewards here, and they are much stronger. Yeah, one thing I have forget is the ritual. Let's say we are here in this town for ritual. Here the sail is removed. This prototype in the Kickstarter version, the wood here would go much deeper inside. These are prototypes, and they are also very, very good, but they will be for sure improved for you on the Kickstarter. Let's say we are here on the island, and you see we can choose a ritual card here. Then we take a look at these cards, and we have here some different specials what we can do. Artwork is really, really awesome. Here the Maelstrom is really hard. You can choose this card to your hand, and if you play this card, you have to pay this cost here. This cost, you must roll 3 red dice. Yeah, 3 red dice. You have seen that already. The red dice remove you upgrades from your boat. I can find them on the table. Here it is. If you remember this one, yes, you roll him twice and then you play the Maelstrom. What does this card do? He removes 1 from these roots out from the game. Yes, a small root or a long root, such like this here. This is a really hard movement. If you see, when this root will be removed, if you come here to this island, you must drive the long way. This is really, really cool element and change the game strongly. Yes, the counterpart of this is here. If you remember in the crew card says you may add a root part from out of the game to the map here. Okay, now we have here a card. You may steal a treasure from a ship from another player. Here you get an upgrade of a choice. You get an extra action. Or you can search the contract stack or the treasure stack and choose 1 card and take it to your hand. You get 1 upgrade and so on. Here, release the Kraken. You need sugar, rum, cacao, and then you may release the Kraken, take the tile and place him here on a special slot. Yeah, this monster can be defeated often in the game. You have 4 markers. You can defeat them until 4 times for a reward. And yes, you must choose wisely where you place him. Other players can defeat him too. Yes, who is the fastest win. And yeah, in this turn you gain 3 strength for attacks on castles. release the Kraken, and so on. Yeah, really nice artwork. I think that's the ritual cards. Okay, that would be all actions. Maybe I forget the trade action. Trade is really important in this game. For one action you can sell or buy goods. You see here in Santao you can buy cacao for 100 gold, and you can sell sugar for 200 gold, rum for 400, and in each town you may sell treasure cards of your choice. Then let's see here. We have, you can buy 100 sugar, a shell for 200 gold, rum. You can sell cacao for 400. Yes, that would be good. You buy in here sugar, fill up your ship, then you drive here to Saint-Thome and sell the sugar for 200 gold. Then you have a little bit more in your gold reserve. Yeah, this is a really cool trade mechanic, a little one, but really nice. It remembers me at Port Royal, the video game. It's really, really cool. Yeah, so works the game until any player has fulfilled 4 quests here. The player together has activated this lifetime quests, and then the games end and we get victory points for our for our family members here, for captured merchants, or you get victory points for monster tiles, for monster markers. You can get victory points for coins. Each 1,000 coins are 1 victory point, and now you put the points together and determine the winner. Some thoughts for me are, this game is really, really cool. It is all what a pirate need. You can find here in this game. You can treasure hunt, you can trade, you can capture merchants, you can fight against castles, fight against other players, steal their goods or steal their coins or steal their treasures. Yes, I forget the goods. If you defeat another player, you can choose to take his goods, the half from them. Yes, the really nice possibilities in this game. And I have the contact with the designer of the game, and it's like a sandbox game, and you have really, really much options to improve this game, to add expansions and so on. It's a nice pirate game, maybe the best pirate game I have played. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you excuse me for some failures in my language, and I hope you have fun to watch this video and you have a little bit overview of the upcoming Kickstarter in 2019, spring 2019 I think. And yeah, that was it from the prototype Shiver with Timbers, and I hope we see you again. And this was it from Austrian Board Gamer from Austria. Bye bye.